Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of DeAndre Dobbs, the show, episode 212. Back with another video, back with some more content. Thank y'all for joining me on today's show. I hope y'all are having a wonderful evening because I am, and it's Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, y'all. I was gonna start recording this morning, but had a lot going on this morning and everything. It was a busy morning. Busy day, had to do this, had to do that. But by the grace of the good Lord, made it back. And I said, you know what, tonight I'm going to do some content. I'm going to put a video out, be consistent, be hardworking, start engaging, and everything. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. And, when you subscribe to my channel, click on the notification bell. Whenever I post a video, you can just click on it and start watching, comment, watch as many times as you want to. Because I myself, I truly appreciate the support and everything. So I really want to thank you. And I also want to thank you for the peoples that have followed me recently, that have been following me since day one. I want to give a shout out to this group that I'm in about YouTube that has helped me a lot along the way. Shout out to Mr. Chris Polk. I think that's the name, I'm not for sure, but I'm gonna give him a shout out, and I'll put the name in the description if I can remember. But I really want to say thank you for all the peoples that have included me in their YouTube family, in the YouTube groups, the peoples that have been following me since day one, thank you. The peoples that have been rearing my channel since day one, thank you. The peoples that have been engaging in my stuff and supporting me, thank you. And for the new peoples that have subscribed, that have viewed, that have followed, I really want to say thank you. And I want to thank each and every one of y'all for giving me that opportunity to do the same for y'all. So shout out to that group that I'm in now for, all the support and all the love and comments and everything. I really want to say thank you. And I really want to say thank you to every family member. Thank you to every friend I have, every supporter, every viewer that has always believed in me, that has always gave me so much hope and advice and good energy. Thank y'all so very much. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. So we're fixing to go ahead and get started with today's show and today's topic. In today's topic, we're going to be talking about a teacher that was in Maryland that was fired that got fired and was under investigation because his students was either braiding his hair or taking down his hair. And we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about what was said and the actions that happened after that. We're going to discuss that. We're going to just talk about it because I feel like, in my opinion, it is something that needs to be discussed, that needs to be talked about, that needs to be brought to a head, that needs to be something that peoples need to understand about situations like this. So we're going to talk about it. So we're fixing to go ahead and get started with the show. This is DeAndre Dobbs, the show, episode 212. Thank y'all for joining me. Now let's get to the tea.
The teacher who went viral for letting his students take out his braids was fired from his job. His students began texting him after he never showed up to his classes, which made him emotional.
Hey, bestie. I really hope that you see this message. How are you? I hope that you're okay. Our class misses you so much, and we really want you to know that we love you and we miss you so much and can't wait for you to come back. I can't believe that taking somebody's hair out is such a big deal, and it makes me so mad that people make little things big things. I want you to know that the class and others got your back, and we will always stand behind you and up for you no matter what happens. We got you. Again, we miss you and we love you so much, and can't wait for you to come back.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're fixing to go ahead and get started with today's show. So here we go. And we're going to have a good show and a good discussion. So here we go. So we just was about to start this discussion about a Maryland substitute teacher. I'm put up the name, and the name and this teacher is got fired and was under investigation because either his students was either taking down his hair or he was getting his hair braided. Now, it was caught on video. Someone recorded it and it went viral. It went viral to the point where it got on social media platforms, it got everywhere. And supposedly, I believe it got to the faculty of the school, and we went downhill from there. Now, apparently, this teacher lost his job. He got fired, and he made a live video detailing what happened. I don't know, did he do a podcast on it or anything? But see, can I pull up the video? See, can I find something related to it? And you possibly can get what I'm talking about. Now, it is said that this teacher was crying. This teacher was crying and so hurt and sad that he lost his job. Now, this what we're going to have to talk about. This is something that I feel like us as peoples and us as individuals, what we need to discuss and what we need to know. Now, a bunch of people say it was inappropriate. A bunch of people says this man deserved to lose his job. And you also had some people saying that this shouldn't have been done in the workplace. Okay, this is my opinion, my perspective, and I'm going to stick with it. And that is, one, it's inappropriate. Is it inappropriate? It's inappropriate, and it shouldn't have been done in the workplace. It shouldn't have been done in a it shouldn't have been done in a place such as a school. It shouldn't have been done in a place as that. Because in my opinion, a school as a school is there for an important reason. A school is there for a right reason, and it is for the students to learn about a bunch of things. It's for the students to learn, it's for the students to get a good education, it's for the students to know what they need to know when they graduate and about the real world. And that's what the school is all about. But this the thing though. These day and age, this generation, this century, kids is not going to school to learn. Because I'm going to tell you why. Back in my time when I was in school, loved to going to school. Went to school every day. We went there to learn. We went there to pay attention. We went there to learn about the real world. We went there to learn about math, spelling, reading. We went to school to learn about inflation, learning to pay bills, learning to be out there on our own, learning to what responsibility is when we have kids and everything else. The important reasons why we went to school. But now in this different generation, in this different century, in this time, a lot of people's, especially the kids, they're not going to school to learn. They're not going to school to learn. They're going to school to think it's a free ride. But really, it's not a free ride. Because now, I believe kids need school more than ever now. Because you actually got teachers out there that is willing to teach these kids on life, responsibility, what it's like in the real world, to prepare them for the real world, to prepare them for taxes, to prepare them for inflation, to prepare them for whatever curveball they have to go in life. And that's what school is all about. That's what it was all about when I went to school, because even though I went to school, I might not have knew what everything was back then, but you know what? I paid attention, I learned. And of course, when you are a student, when you are a kid in school, you might lose a little focus, but when you get on up there in age and when you actually pay attention, when you actually pay attention, when you actually listen to what the teacher is telling you about this stuff, it comes in handy because you never know when you might have to go through it. But let me tell you this though, this day and age, kids are not wanting to go to school to learn. They just want to go there just to have fun. They just want to go there just because their friends there. They're not really going there to learn. But you got these teachers that is willing to help these kids, help these students learn. Because you actually got a lot of teachers that actually care about these kids as if they gave birth to them. That's if they gave them life. You actually got teachers that really care about these students that don't want to see them hurt or in the street or in the system. But you know what? And then when a situation like that happens, you got the parents getting mad. You got the parents getting frustrated because the teachers is actually stepping in as a parent, something that the parents should have been undone, something that the parents should have been undid, something that the parents should have been untaught their kids about the school and about the system and about life. See, as a teacher can only do so much. And that's how I'm going to say about that. Now, back to this though, the subject. I know I got off a topic and I know I got off a subject. That's my um that's my mistake. And that is, like I said, when I was in school, we had a couple of classes where we had, like, after we was done with school, after we was done with work, if it was on a Friday, if we had a substitute, you know, you had like little students taking down hair and stuff. You had teachers coming in, popping in, just chilling, this and that, having a good time because it's Friday, it's the end of the day, it's the beginning of the weekend. Okay, yeah. But now, it's like it's a different way, and it's a different perspective, because back in the day, you probably wouldn't have had all this extra BS or extra drama. But now, with this situation with this male teacher, substitute teacher that is from Maryland, he's getting fired and being under investigation for his students, his female students taking down his hair. And somebody was recording. Okay, this what gets me, and this is something I don't understand. But I think I'm gonna understand it now. I think I'm understanding now. Okay, so if it was a woman getting her hair taken down, getting her hair taken down by female students, you might not hear much of this stuff. You might not hear much of it. But this the thing, you got this male substitute teacher having these female students taking his hair down. Okay, that's where it comes in. It's like, and the question rises, is like, why do you have all these female students that's in school taking down your hair? Why do you have all these female students around you like this? Okay, yeah, that is a question that needs to be asked, that needs to be discussed. But this was some peoples don't understand. Before I say my honest truth, and before I say the honest truth, and before I just put it out there, and just before I blow some of y'all's helmets back, I'ma say this. Not saying that it's happening, but people's wanna take something one-sided and don't want to hear the other side. It's like a story. You read a story, and the person is going to tell one side of the story, but the other person ain't going to tell the other side. But the side of the story that needs to be told right, they're not going to tell it right. They're going to tell it to the best of their ability. But the person that's telling the story, they ain't gonna tell it right. They're gonna tell it how they want to tell it. They're gonna tell it like they was the hero, like it's all about them, like they was the victim. But they're not gonna tell that side, the other side of the story, not the right side. In my opinion, it's two sides to a story, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And now I'm finna go ahead and tell y'all the honest truth. What I really think about this situation right here. And that is, a lot of people think that, is it saying it's inappropriate? Yes, it's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. It shouldn't have been in a school place. It shouldn't have been in a work environment where students learn. It shouldn't have been in that environment. And another thing, these students shouldn't have been taking the hair down in the first place of this male teacher. The students shouldn't have been putting their hands on this male teacher, taking down his hair, no matter if he enjoyed it, no matter if he consented to it, no matter if these students want to do it or not. But you also gotta look at, these students probably did this to show their appreciation to the teacher, to show how much love they have for a teacher. And in my opinion, and honest opinion, there's different ways you could show that without being all touching on the hair, taking it down and stuff. Because in my opinion, it's very, very, very unprofessional. Because you actually have parents that will not go for that, and you got parents that will definitely not play that type of mess, that is not going for that at all. And this is the truth, because the truth is, every time when something like this goes on, everybody wants to take it like it's sexualizing. Now, I watched the video. Did I see anything sexual about the video? No, I didn't, because there was no sexualizing. What I saw was a teacher being appreciated, getting his hair taken down by his students with no touchy feeling, nothing. And what I saw is students taking down a man's hair, a teacher's hair, to show their appreciation, apparently. And what gets me, I'm not for the wrong, I'm for the right. I'm not going against anybody, but I'm going to be honest. See, the problem is within our, the problem is within some people's. Just because a topic or a subject like this goes on, they think it's sexualized and they think it's worse than it is. They try to take it out of proportion. See, that's why people's can't do anything. Just because something like this happens, they think it's people want to sexualize everything. They want to think it's sexual. They want to think this person is doing something with this person within whatever it is, but really that's not the case. All I'm saying is that it was very unprofessional. It shouldn't have happened in the workplace. Better yet, it should have never happened at all. Because I feel like that's what you have hairdressers for. Full grown hairdressers. Whoever he went to get his hair done, I felt like that's who he should have went to get his hair taken down and redid. And this another thing I'm gonna put out there. If it was a female, if it was a woman that had this going on, you wouldn't hear too much of it. If it was a woman that had all these female students doing this, you would not have all this going on. But the fact that it is a black man that is a substitute teacher getting his hair taken down by a bunch of his female students, that's where people's want to think something is going on between the students and the teacher. But me, my opinion, I don't think nothing is going on between that. I don't think nothing is going on. And for this teacher to lose his job the way he lost it, it's sad. But at the same time, it's inappropriate, and that is not the workplace to do that type of thing. And I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to this teacher and everything. But I feel like as a person and as a teacher, the thing is, I understand. It's teachers that want to be the cool teacher. It's teachers that want to be the cool teacher. It's teachers that actually admire their students. They're very cool with their students. But in my opinion, it's a time and it's a place to do all that. I'm not saying you most certainly better not be doing it behind closed doors, but I'm saying at the same time, if you wanna show your teacher appreciation, if you wanna show your teachers how much you appreciate them, if you wanna do that, bake them cupcakes, bake them a cake, bake them a pie, throw them a party or something, buy them a gift. But the taking hair down part in the workplace, in the classroom, and somebody's recording it and it done went viral, that's something that should never be done. That shouldn't have been done in the first place. Now, a bunch of people saying this ghetto is ghetto is ghetto. Listen, it's not ghetto. The thing is, in my opinion, some of us, the culture, our culture, when I was in school, we had a couple of students do that to teachers. We had students do that to students, take their hair down, do their hair and everything, because it was on a Friday. They were done with class, seniors in high school, juniors, and all that. The thing is, was nothing wrong with that back then, because people didn't think of nothing like that. And this another thing, what I'm gonna say, The main reason people's had a problem with this man getting his hair taken down by his students, which I think nothing was going on, is because people's is negative minded. They don't want to think positive, they want to think something negative. People think just because all these female students took this man's hair down, something is going on with them. Just because this man had his hair taken down by his students, they think he's touching on them or doing something inappropriate to them. That is not the case, and I don't believe that's true for a second. Can't a teacher be appreciated by his students, but in another way, like a party or a dessert or anything or something? Or the students come together and buy them something. Something. You know what I'm saying? I might be wrong, but it's just my opinion. But like I said, it is a right time and a wrong time to be cool as a teacher. I understand you want to be the cool teacher. I understand you want to show your students appreciation, but it is a time and a place for that. But I feel like if you want to do that, be around the community. Be around the school in front of everybody and prove to them how much you love your teacher and how much the student loves the teacher, how much the teacher appreciates their students. If everybody just came together as a community of the school and as peoples could just come together instead of going against one another, instead of making things so negative minded, it would be a better understanding. But people don't want to hear both sides of a story. They just want to take something and run with it, and it don't be the truth. So that's how I feel about it. But let me ask y'all, do you think this teacher deserved to lose his job? Do you think it's unprofessional and inappropriate to do that at a school workplace? What do y'all feel about it? Let me know in the comments. So that will be the video for today, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another video. I hope y'all enjoy. And please follow me on my Instagram, DeAndre Marquise Dobbs. Follow me on my Facebook, DeAndre Dobbs. Follow me on my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube, DeAndre Dobbs. And that will be my show for today, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for watching. And I hope y'all have a wonderful Wednesday. And thank y'all. I love y'all. Bye-bye.